White wanted a quiet game. Black chose war.
This is the French defense exchange variation, a line many white players choose to make the game simple. The story begins with white pushing the king pawn to e4 and black replying with the king pawn to e6. White follows with the queen pawn to d4 and black answers with the pawn to d5. Then comes the exchange variation. White's pawn from e4 captures on d5 and black's pawn from e6 captures back on d5. The pawn structure becomes perfectly symmetrical. At first glance it looks quiet, even drawish. That is exactly why many white players choose it. White develops the knight from g1 to f3. Now black has a choice. Black could play the normal knight from g8 to f6 and drift into a very balanced position. But instead, black chooses ambition. The knight from b8 goes to c6. This is the start of the asymmetrical plan. White continues with the bishop from f1 to d3, aiming toward the kingside. Black answers with the bishop from f8 to d6, also pointing toward white's king. White castles kingside, bringing the king to safety and connecting the rook. And now black plays the most important move of the whole setup, the knight from g8 to e7. This knight move is subtle but powerful. On e7, the knight helps support queenside castling. It avoids blocking the f-pawn. So black can later push f5. It also helps prepare bishop to g4 and queen to d7. Black's dream setup is clear: castle long, then launch the h-pawn, the g-pawn, and even the f-pawn straight at white's king. So even though the pawns are symmetrical, black is already creating imbalance with piece placement in king position. White wanted a calm exchange French. Black is preparing a storm.